and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another request video. I am continuing to do request videos until the end of February, so I hope you guys are enjoying all my request video. But this week, this Friday actually, is Valentine's Day. So a couple of you have requested that I do a Valentine's Day tutorial, and so I would love nothing more than to show you guys how I would do my Valentine's makeup. Another thing is that I also got a request to do one of the pictures that I pinned on Pinterest. If you guys don't follow me, I do have a link below that you guys can get to me and reach me through there. But I pinned a picture of Linda Hallberg's Pretty in Pink makeup, and I got one of my subscribers that is following me on Pinterest, and she requested that I do this tutorial as well. So this is what it looks like. And if you guys do not follow Linda Hallberg, oh my god, she is amazing. So I follow her on Instagram, and so I actually pinned this from her Instagram, just took a snapshot, and I'll actually list her name down here so you guys can definitely go check her out. She does amazing, amazing, amazing makeup. It's amazing. So yes, one of my subscribers wanted to see this tutorial, but I figured why not do a two-in-one. This Pretty in Pink makeup is absolutely gorgeous for Valentine's Day as well. So I figured I'd knock out two birds with one stone and just make both of my subscribers happy that wanted to see the Pretty in Pink tutorial and a Valentine's Day tutorial. I think I might be doing one or two more, maybe just one more Valentine's Day tutorial because everyone needs options, right? So yeah, let's just go ahead and get on into the video. If you guys are still interested in seeing this makeup look, make sure you guys stay tuned and let's get on with it. So the first thing that I'm going to start out with is the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and I'm going to be applying that all over my eyelid. And I am also going to be applying it in the inner corner of my eye. Next, I'm going to be taking the Royal Care Cosmetics, and this is a precision brush, and it's just a round top little precision brush, and I'm just going to be blending that in. Okay, and so the palette that I'm going to be using today is the 60 BH Day and Night eyeshadow palette. And I absolutely love this palette. This is no stranger to my channel. So the first color that I'm going to be taking is this coral pink right here, and I'm going to be taking it and putting it on as my transition color. And so to do that, I'm going to be taking my Soho Big Fluffy blending brush, and then again, like I said, using it as a transition. So just above my crease, I'm going to be putting this and windshield wiper motions, just blending it. And as you guys can see, I am going all the way to the inner corner with this. And just making sure everything's blended out. So you're going to have something that looks like this. So the next color I'm going to be taking is this beautiful purple shimmer color. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to be taking it on a pencil brush like so. And I'm going to be sticking this in my crease, but mostly on the outer half of my eye. So I'm just going to start out on the outside and then dragging it in about halfway to start out with. And then I'm going to be creating that V on the outer corner. And then I'm just going to slightly blend that up. Okay, now I'm just going to hold my eye a little bit tight and just blend in. Not really adding too much color, just kind of blending it all in like so. Next I'm going to be taking this fluffy brush and going in with a little bit more pink just to blend out that purple. Okay, so we should have something like this. Next, I'm going to be going in with the eyelid color, and I am going to be using this very, very light brown, which is something that I would usually use for a transition, but it is extremely beautiful on the eye and matches the picture perfectly. So again, I'm just going to be applying that on the center of my eyelid, staying away from the inner corner and not going too far into the purple. So mostly just sticking it right in the center. And then I'm going to be going in to this white color right here. And I'm using a Real Techniques detailer brush. And it looks like this. I like it just because it's really, really small to get into those really small areas. And I'm just going to be taking it and putting that on the inner corner of my eye. And then dragging it up and in, just so everything blends nicely. And it really brightens the inner corner of my eye. So now after that is done, I'm actually going to apply my eyeliner and then touch up a little bit more. So the eyeliner that I'm going to be using is the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner. So I'm actually going to skip over it, and I will link that video down below if you guys are interested on how I do my eyeliner. Okay, so now after I did my eyeliner, I'm going to go in back through those colors that we just used and brighten everything up just a little bit more. So first, I'm actually going to start with the purple. So I'm going to take the same pencil brush that I was using and dip into that purple and follow the same line that we basically already have. Then I'm also going to be dragging it down just to blend everything in just a little bit more. And then I'm going to dip back into that pink with this brush and blend out that purple again. Next, I'm going to be going back over that lid color. So again, taking that light brown, this one right here, and applying it where we already have it, so right in the center of the eye. Just running the brush and blending out that color with the purple brush. And then we're going to be going and doing something a little bit different now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip into this very, very dark brown right here. And what I'm using to do that is the e.l.f. What is this? The e.l.f. I think it's the blending brush. It doesn't say, but I think it's the blending brush. So we're going to dip into that. Make sure you tap off the excess because you don't want a lot of product here since it is such a dark color. And all we're going to do is place it right on the very, very outer portion of the eye, almost right on top of the wing. And we're just going to be darkening everything up. Okay, so it looks something like this. And then all I'm going to do is blend it inwards. Now, don't be afraid that your purple is missing. Blending is the key here. So as long as your colors are blended, you can always go in and add more. So as you guys can see, I did get a lot of brown on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with that purple, same brush that we've been using, and just going over the top of it and blending out that brown line that we placed down. So we're just blending all the harsh edges. And then again, as you guys can see, I have a harsh edge of purple. So I'm going to go back into that pink. And I know this seems like a lot of steps, but the more you do this, the easier it gets and the faster you get at it. And the eye look really isn't complete until everything is just blended really, really seamlessly. So now after everything is completely blended with all the fantastic bright colors that we have, I'm actually going to go into that white again and pop it on the areas where I need it. So I'm actually going to go back in to the inner corner of my eye, and I'm also going to be placing it underneath my eyebrow. So I'm going to be taking a big brush like this. This is an Eco Tools brush, and I'm going to be popping it underneath my eyebrow. and dragging it ever so slightly. And this kind of also lightens up the pink, so if you guys can see, the pink is not that noticeable compared to over here. It's because I overlapped the white. So now I'm just going to be sticking that in the inner corner of my eye and just dragging it up, and that also lightens the whole inner corner of the eye. And all I'm going to be doing now is taking that same brush we've been using for the pink and blend the transition color in with the brow bone. And that is pretty much it. Now all I'm going to do is, obviously I got a lot of eyeshadow on my eyeliner, so I'm just going to run over that really quick. Apply my eyelashes, which the eyelashes that I'm using are the Salon Perfect Demi Wispies. So that's what these look like. And then I'm also going to be putting some mascara on my real lashes, and I'm using the Loreal Butterfly Lash Out Mascara. So I will be back in just 1 second. So now that the eyes are done, I'm actually going to do one more quick thing before I move on to the face, and I'm going to take the NYX Jumbo pencil that we used as an eyeshadow base, and I'm just going to pop that in my waterline. Okay, so now before we finish the rest of the eye look, I'm going to move on to the face, but I'm just going to do everything regular, so I'm just going to speed through this whole thing, and I will list everything that I used down below. So now that the face is pretty much all done besides my lips, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I would complete the under eye part. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this dark brown color right here, and I'm going to be taking it on a pencil brush. This one's by Eco Tools, and just putting that right underneath. And then all I'm going to do next is take a little bit of that pink and put it just below the brown, so it kind of all ties together. And on the other side. So now I'm just going to put a little bit of mascara on, and I'm taking the Maybelline Big Eyes, and I'm actually going to be taking the smaller side. And now I'm going to move on to lips. So first I'm going to apply a little bit of a darker pink, and this one is Wet n Wild Pinkerbell 968, and it's just a gorgeous pink. It's almost like a coral pink. So I'm going to apply that on first. Okay, and so now to tone it down just a little bit, I'm going to be putting 528A Pink Ice, and this is also a Wet n Wild lipstick. This is more of a pink with a blue undertone. Okay, and then to finally finish this whole look off, I am going to be taking the e.l.f. Misting Spray. I have been loving this stuff. I've been using it almost every day. Just going to shake it up really quick and then spray it all over the face. Alright guys, so this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed the makeup tutorial. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks everyone.